Okay, welcome to Mr. Dykema's tutorial of how to draw letters in two-point perspective. First thing we're going to do is make sure we have a horizon line. You would already have this on your two-point perspective cityscape. And I have my vanishing point on my right and my left side. If I am drawing, and I'm just going to make a building here. If I'm drawing on my right side of my building, I'm going to draw guidelines to go to my right vanishing point. So here we have a simple building, and we're going to start to draw some letters in perspective. So I'm going to make a top, and I'm going to make a bottom guideline. Okay, draw these light. You're going to have to erase these later on. I'll start out with the A, and the A is going to go on an angle, just like so. Then the middle horizontal part would go towards the vanishing point, just like that. Okay. The B, and these are capital letters. The B is going to go vertical. That is vertical, and it's also parallel with all the other vertical lines. Okay, I'm going to make a middle little guideline here for us to follow. It's good to have that. For the B, I'm going to follow down to that guideline like so, and that's our B. C is pretty much a freehand C, and it's going to be oval shaped because it is warped a little bit from being on the side of a building. So it's going to be just about like that. All right. All right, and D, like so, and also you're just going to freehand draw that arch. E, vertical parallel line. And horizontal lines that go back into space and perspective must go towards a vanishing point. Okay, and I'm going to hop over onto the right side of the building and go to the left, or the right vanishing point, I'm sorry. And this is going to have the same guideline, little dotted guideline. So we keep all of those middle lines consistent. Here is the F. And the G, it's going to be like the C, starting out like the C, but as you come up to here, this line is important for the G to go to there. H, two vertical lines, they're parallel, going up and down just like the side of your paper. And then the middle one, make sure you line it up with that line in the middle for the F. You want these to be consistent. I, you could do a single line for the I, or if you're going to do the top and the bottom, just like that. And then J, what I'm going to start out with is this here, and that top part of the J, and then I'm going to arch this up to that center line. K, start out with a vertical line. Now here's where the K doesn't follow the regular perspective guidelines. I'm going to just draw an angle, just like so, and just like so, but you make sure you go down to those lines there. L is just one vertical line, and then one line going to the right vanishing point. Okay, so we have some of the letters there. I'm going to do some down here just to show you what it would look like if it were lower. So we're going to go to the vanishing point here, here, and I'm going to go to M. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 2 vertical lines, okay, and I'm going to have my middle guideline, and just going to find that center and make my M go towards the center. N, 2 vertical lines, and then that line that crosses. This line does not go to a vanishing point. They just connect from here to this point. The same with these lines here. You just find your center point, go to the vanishing point. Okay? O is just going to be an oval. P, start out with that vertical line, and you're going to want to do that freehand rounded part. Make sure you come down to the middle guideline. Q, same thing with an oval. All right. We'll go on the other side. And we'll do R. Make sure your lines are parallel and vertical. Your parallel vertical lines are correct. QR. So here we should have that middle guideline again. So we're going to do the R. All right. Now when you do an S, just don't do a regular S like this. You want to make it more of an oval type shape. So I'm going to go to here, here, like so. And that's the best you can do, RS. T, make sure you're vertical. Now small t, you just put one down here, but the uppercase, we put it right here, going to the vanishing point, of course. U, what I would do with a U is I'd put 2 lines here like so, and then I would connect them like that. V, there's really just, you just don't go to any vanishing point or vertical, you just make 2 angled lines. Okay, I'll go and make some more guidelines down here for more letters. Okay, a W you could do 2 ways. You could go on an angle if you wanted to, or you could do it where it's more vertical, and it's almost like an upside down M. Whatever way you like. I kind of like this way better. X, basically no rules to this. Just, I guess if I were going to make a box inside of here, that's how I'd make my X, and then erase this. And then Y, you have that vertical line here. This goes up to here. This goes up to here. And Z is just like a sideways N. These go to the vanishing point, and then these connect. They're not connected to any vanishing point. So here you have the alphabet pretty much. And you know, try to make your letters a little more interesting than just writing. You can do you can outline and create like a bubble style if you wanted to by just outlining like so, and then get rid of these lines in here, and you would have some bubble letter styling. You can do whatever you want. You could be as creative as you wanted to. If you really wanted to get technical about it, you could make a box letter style too, and I can show you how to do that also. If I were going to do a letter that stands out from the building, I'm going to go ahead and make a box first. I'll make this box. I'm going to out away from the building. Okay, and this would be very advanced for 6th grade, but if somebody likes to give it a shot, then go ahead and give it a shot. All right, so I'm going to make my P and this is going to be a box style letter P. And this will go here, here, here. Okay, I'm going to erase this line here, and then basically draw my line back there. That should be a straight line, which it's not. Let's try it again. Keep your ruler straight. Move it there, that looks better. Okay. And you could do letters that stand out away from your building like that. They don't have to be that thick, but they could be if you wanted them to. If I wanted this to stand out just a little bit, I could shrink this down like this. And I go from this top to my vanishing point. And I could erase this, and that's basically like cutting it down and putting it up closer to your building. So that's lettering.